Hello everybody, I am back, and this time I wanted to talk about some of my favorite products, the products that I have convinced myself I just could not live without. And so that I stay on topic and do not ramble on incoherently for 10 minutes, I have been extremely organized and responsible and made a list. So I will be using that for if I get off track. So the very first thing I want to talk about is my MAC 15 count eyeshadow palette. The palette itself, just flat black. Mine's a little bit dirty right now with shadow smears, but here's the inside. This is my brown palette. Magnetic, so you just depot the shadows or order the already depotted ones. Label and pop them in there. I'll show you with this one, if I can get it out. This one is wood-winged, and I just have magnetic tape on the back, have it labeled with a silver Sharpie, and pop it in. And they stay very well. You can shake it and they won't come out, but I don't recommend doing it above a hardwood floor, just in case. But the great thing about these is they will completely revolutionize the way you do your eye makeup. You start combining colors and finishes you never would have thought of, because you can look at basically your entire collection right there in one place. So they're not just scattered in one drawer. 226 crease brush. It is sort of a combination of their 222 and their 219. It is absolutely a miracle worker. I couldn't do without this now. I had spent an embarrassing amount of money on crease brushes, and now I have this one and it's absolutely perfect. It's a miracle worker. Please get it before it's gone, because it is a limited edition. And then my next one is just a very basic eyeshadow brush for your main lid color. And this is Bare Essentials. It is the wet dry eyeshadow brush. I use this daily. It can be used for pigments, wet obviously, or just packing on pressed powder. It is phenomenal. Definitely a great item to invest in. And let me see, my next one is my L'Oreal Hip Cream Liner. And it doesn't have to be this brand. Stila has Smudge Pot, MAC has fluid lines, Coastal Scents has gel liners, but it's just cream liner in a little pot. This one's black, but I use this for lining my waterline because I do that almost daily. I am uncomfortable when my eyes do not look smoky, almost. And I also use them as shadow bases. They are phenomenal. If you're doing a dark eye, use a cream liner first on the lid. The color will not go anywhere. It's really a great thing to start using. And then my next one is my Pure Minerals 4-in-1. Give you a close-up look. It's nothing special to look at. Just a pressed powder. This color is porcelain, but if you're not completely ghostly like I am, not to worry, they will have your color. There's a very good color selection. But what's so special about this is how multi-purpose it is. It has such fantastic coverage that you can use it as a concealer, as a foundation, a setting powder. It's just all in how you choose to apply it. It's phenomenal. It retails for $24.50, I believe, which is an expensive item, but it is completely worth it because of all that it can do and how long it will last and the quality of it. Then my next one is also just a very general one, like the cream liner was that I mentioned. But when I first started doing makeup, I didn't use a shadow base. So you can imagine the first time I used an eyeshadow base, how amazed I was. Eyeshadow bases keep the color on all day, no creasing, no fading, and they make the colors themselves brighter if you have a low pigmented color. But these are my eyeshadow bases. I obviously do not use them all. I am currently using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's wonderful. And because of the packaging, you can squeeze out all of the products. So it is worth the price tag. You just use a itty bitty little dollop. I put it from my lid to my brow. Phenomenal. I have absolutely no problems with shadows fading or creasing throughout the day, and that is a huge problem with most shadows. I've never seen a shadow that on its own would not crease. So that is definitely a must-have, some form of eyeshadow base. You can even use a concealer as an eyeshadow base, but I guarantee you will not understand how you did your makeup before if you try one. Then this next item, also again, it's very basic, but if you've watched any of my other tutorials, you could probably guess it was going to be on here, and that is liquid eyeliner. There's this one, this one, this one, and this one. Liquid eyeliner is so much fun. You can do anything with it. Absolutely anything. You can create any look. I don't know what I would do without it. I'd use it almost every single day. It is phenomenal. And then this next one is my latest love in makeup. Before I used these, I had thought that Maybelline made the best mascaras available, actually, and I still think their mascaras are exceptional. Define a Lash, Colossal Lash, everything. But there is Rimmel London now, and they make my favorite mascaras now. This is Sexy Curves, Glam Eyes, Lash Max. I have never seen an eyeshadow brand that does for my lashes what these do. It curls them, it lengthens them, it defines them, it darkens them. It is amazing. My eyelashes look borderline false if I combine two of these, so of course I do it every day. But the brushes are also really inventive and fun shapes. This is the Sexy Curves, the purple one. Its brush is almost like 3 tiny brushes combined. The Glam Eyes brush is a square. I can't really demonstrate it on here, but it's square shaped. You can kind of see it. There you go. And then my latest one, the Lash Max, has by far the most unusual brush of the 3. It is like a hairbrush because its bristles are only on one edge. And that makes your mascara application just a little bit out of the ordinary, a little bit more entertaining than it usually is. So I highly recommend these. Their prices are great. The product is exceptional. Please give them a try. So just as a review, my MAC palette, it will revolutionize the way you do your eye makeup. Your collection is organized and you take all of your colors into consideration. And then these 2 brushes, lifesavers. You can do everything with these 2 brushes, or one similar to them. And then my cream liner. Of course, line my waterline every single day. My 4-in-1 face makeup. Liquid eyeliner. Fun, fun, fun. Eyeshadow bases. Again, revolutionize the way you do your makeup. They allow you to use colors and everything like that that you wouldn't consider because you would always think, well, that's going to fade. Well, it's not going to fade with that. And then my Rimmel mascaras. And I believe that is it. And I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I will be making a video of the products I regret very soon. And it will have some pretty surprising products in there, so be sure to watch it. And thank you for all your support and your time.